If you're feeling this, you've already entered the fifth dimension. The journey to the fifth dimension, signs of elevated consciousness. Hello, dear viewers and seekers of truth. Today, we're embarking on a fascinating journey into the realm of the fifth dimension, a concept that has intrigued philosophers, scientists, and spiritualists for centuries. Before we dive into this profound topic, I'd like to invite you to become part of this community of consciousness explorers. If you're ready to expand your perception and discover new ways of understanding the universe, why not give this video a like and subscribe to the channel? Your participation not only helps us grow, but also creates a network of open minds, ready to evolve together. Now let's embark on this transformative journey. The fifth dimension, a new paradigm of perception. When we talk about the fifth dimension, we're not referring to a physical place we can visit with our three-dimensional bodies. Instead, we're exploring an expanded state of perception where conventional barriers of time and space dissolve, paving the way for a deeper and more holistic understanding of the universe. In our everyday reality, we're accustomed to perceiving the world in three spatial dimensions: height, width, and depth, and one temporal dimension, the linear passage of time. The fourth dimension, often associated with time in physical theories, already expands our understanding beyond the immediately tangible. The fifth dimension, in turn, transcends these limitations. It represents a level of consciousness where time is no longer perceived as linear, but as an eternal continuum of nows. In this state, past, present, and future coexist, and one experiences a sense of unity with all existence. Imagine watching a movie. In our three-dimensional perception, we see the scenes unfolding sequentially. In the fifth dimension, it would be like having access to all the frames of the movie simultaneously, understanding the story in its entirety, without the limitations of linear progression. This shift in perspective is not just a philosophical curiosity. It has the potential to profoundly transform the way we live, relate, and understand our role in the cosmos. As we open ourselves to this expanded reality, we begin to notice subtle but significant signs that we are accessing this higher state of consciousness. Signs of accessing the fifth dimension: expansion of consciousness. One of the first and most notable signs that someone is beginning to access the fifth dimension is a sudden and profound expansion of consciousness. This phenomenon manifests in various ways. A. Heightened perception of beauty. You begin to notice beauty in things that previously went unnoticed. The sparkle of dewdrops on the grass in the morning, the intricate pattern of veins in a leaf, or the play of light and shadow on a human face. All of this takes on a new dimension of beauty and meaning. B. Connection with nature. An intense feeling of unity with the natural world emerges. You may feel deeply connected to trees, plants, and animals, intuitively understanding that all are part of an interconnected living system. See cosmic awareness. Looking at the starry sky is no longer just a visual experience, but a visceral connection with the cosmos. You begin to feel an integral part of the universe, not just a distant observer. This expansion of consciousness is not just a change in perspective. It's a fundamental transformation in how you relate to the world around you. It's as if a veil has been lifted, revealing the true interconnected nature of all existence. Shift in time perception. In the fifth dimension, our relationship with time changes dramatically. Some signs of this change include: A. Experiences of timelessness, moments when you completely lose track of time, immersing yourself in an eternal now. B. Increased synchronicities. Significant events seem to align in unlikely ways, suggesting an underlying order beyond linear causality. Vivid memories of the past. Recollections of past events may arise with unusual clarity, as if they were happening in the present. D. Intuitions about the future. You may experience flashes of insight about future events, not as concrete predictions, but as felt possibilities. This new relationship with time can be disorienting at first, but as you adapt, it offers a liberating perspective on the nature of reality. Increased emotional and empathic sensitivity. As your consciousness expands into the fifth dimension, you may notice A. Intensified empathy, an increased ability to feel and understand others. Emotions, sometimes to the point of experiencing them as if they were your own. B. Deep emotional connections, relationships that become more meaningful and authentic, based on a deeper mutual understanding. C. Accelerated emotional processing. Emotions may be felt more intensely, but also processed and released more quickly. D. Universal compassion, a genuine feeling of love and compassion for all beings, transcending personal and cultural barriers. This increased sensitivity can be overwhelming at first, but over time, it becomes a powerful tool for navigating relationships and understanding the human condition on a deeper level. Material detachment and shift in values. A clear sign that someone is accessing the fifth dimension is a significant change in their relationship with the material world. A. Decreased desire for possessions. Material goods lose their previous importance, being replaced by an appreciation for experiences and connections. B. Voluntary simplicity, a desire to simplify life, eliminating excess and focusing on the essential. C. Alignment with higher values. Life decisions begin to be guided by ethical and spiritual principles rather than material gains. D. Increased generosity, a natural desire to share and contribute to the well-being of others without expecting anything in return. This shift in values doesn't necessarily mean abandoning all possessions, but rather developing a healthier and more balanced relationship with the material world. Synchronicity and flow. Life in the fifth dimension seems to flow with remarkable ease and synchronicity. A. Significant events. Seemingly random occurrences gain profound meaning, as if the universe were sending messages. B. Accidental encounters. People and situations you need seem to appear at exactly the right moment. C. Sharpened intuition. Decisions based on intuition lead to surprisingly positive outcomes. De's sense of being guided. A perception that there's a greater intelligence guiding your path, even in moments of uncertainty. These synchronicities are not mere coincidences, but indications of a deeper alignment with the universal flow of life. At this point in our journey, dear friends, I'd like to pause to reflect on how far we've come in our exploration of the fifth dimension. We're unraveling profound concepts that have the power to transform our lives. If you're feeling a resonance with these ideas, if you're experiencing some of these signs in your own life, know that you're not alone on this journey. Our community is here to support and share experiences. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel and giving this video a like. Your participation not only helps us reach more people, but also strengthens this network of souls seeking elevated consciousness. Together, we can create a space for mutual support and collective growth. Now, let's continue our exploration with even more enthusiasm, increase in creativity and inspiration. As you tune into the fifth dimension, you may experience A. Bursts of creativity. Innovative ideas and creative solutions emerge with ease, as if they were being downloaded from a higher source. B. Spontaneous artistic expression. A sudden desire to express yourself through art, music, writing, or other creative forms, even if you've never considered yourself artistic before. C. Vivid and meaningful dreams. More intense and memorable dream experiences, often loaded with symbolism and insights. D. Constant inspiration. A sense of being constantly inspired, seeing beauty and creative potential in everything around you. This explosion of creativity is not just about producing art, but about seeing life itself as a constantly evolving work of art. Physical and energetic changes. Access to the fifth dimension is not just a mental or emotional experience. It can also manifest in physical and energetic changes. A. Increased sensitivity. You may become more sensitive to foods, environments, and energies, requiring adjustments in your diet and lifestyle. B. Energetic experiences. Sensations of tingling, warmth, or energy flowing through the body, especially during meditation or moments of calm. C. Changes in sleep patterns. Alterations in sleep, such as waking up at specific times like 3:33 or 11:11, or needing less sleep overall. D. Spontaneous healing, faster recovery from illnesses or resolution of chronic health issues. E. Sensation of lightness, a physical sensation of lightness or expansion, as if your body were becoming less dense. These physical and energetic changes are often subtle, but cumulatively can lead to a sense of increased vitality and well-being. Expansion of perception. Beyond the five senses, accessing the fifth dimension often comes with an expansion of your perceptual abilities. A. Clairvoyance, vivid visions or mental images that offer insights or information. B. Clairaudience, hearing sounds, music, or voices that seem to come from non-physical sources. C. Clairsentience, feeling emotions or physical sensations that aren't yours, but belong to other people or the environment. D. Direct knowing, accessing information or understandings without an obvious external source, as if you just knew. These increased psychic or intuitive abilities should not be feared or overvalued, but rather integrated as a natural part of your consciousness expansion. Shift in self-perception. One of the most profound transformations that occurs when accessing the fifth dimension is a fundamental shift in how you perceive yourself. A. Ego dissolution, a decrease in identification with the ego and an expanded sense of identity that includes all of existence. B. Unity, experiences of oneness with everything that exists, dissolving the illusion of separation. C. Multidimensionality, an experiential understanding that you are a multidimensional being, existing simultaneously in various realities. D. Life purpose, greater clarity about your life purpose and role in the universe. This shift in self-perception is perhaps the most transformative aspect of the fifth dimension experience, leading to a profound understanding of who you really are beyond the limitations of the ego. Increased manifestation ability. As you align more with the fifth dimension, you may notice A. Rapid manifestation. Thoughts and intentions materialize more quickly in physical reality. B. Conscious co-creation, a deeper understanding of your role as a co-creator of reality. C. Alignment with universal flow, less resistance and more ease in achieving goals aligned with your higher purpose. D. Increased synchronicities, events, people, and resources appear magically to support your intentions. This increase in manifestation ability comes with greater responsibility, requiring clarity of intention and alignment with the greater good. Shift in relationship with fear and negativity. Accessing the fifth dimension profoundly transforms your relationship with negative emotions and thoughts. A. Non-judgmental observation, ability to observe negative thoughts and emotions without identifying with them. B. Transmutation of negativity, ability to transform negative energies into positive ones through awareness and intention. C. Understanding the purpose of fear, seeing fear as a tool for growth rather than something to be avoided. D. Radical acceptance, a deep acceptance of all experiences as part of the soul's journey. This shift doesn't mean you'll never experience fear or negativity again, but rather that your relationship with these experiences will be fundamentally different. Deep spiritual connection. The experience of the fifth dimension is inherently spiritual, manifesting as A. Sense of divine purpose, a deep understanding that there's a greater purpose behind all experiences. B. Communication with spirit guides, experiences of guidance and communication with non-physical beings or higher aspects of the self. C. Mystical experiences, moments of spiritual ecstasy, oneness with the divine or out-of-body experiences. D. Understanding of the nature of reality, profound insights into the illusory nature of physical reality and the true nature of consciousness as the foundation of all existence. This deep spiritual connection is not necessarily tied to a specific religion, but rather to a direct and experiential understanding of the divine in all things. Shift in space perception. Just as the perception of time changes, the experience of space also transforms in the fifth dimension. A. Expansion of spatial awareness, Sensation, that your being expands beyond the limits of the physical body. B. Perception of parallel realities, intuitions or glimpses of other dimensions or realities coexisting with ours. C. Non-locality, experiences of instant connection with distant places or people, transcending spatial limitations. D. Sacred geometry, an intuitive understanding of the fundamental geometric patterns that structure reality. This shift in space perception can be disorienting initially, but eventually leads to a sense of freedom and expansion, increased self-healing and self-regulation. As you access the fifth dimension, you may notice a significant increase in your capacity for self-healing and self-regulation. A. Energy. Healing. Ability to direct healing energy to yourself or others. B. Hormonal and biochemical balance. The body seems to self-regulate more efficiently, resulting in better overall health. C. Rapid trauma resolution. Increased ability to process and release past emotional traumas. D. Cellular rejuvenation. Sensation of increased vitality and sometimes even reversal of aging signs. This increase in self-healing capacity doesn't replace appropriate medical care, but complements and enhances the body's natural healing processes. Shift in relationship with death. One of the most profound transformations that occurs when accessing the fifth dimension is a radical change in how one perceives and relates to death. A. Understanding of consciousness. Continuity. A direct perception that consciousness continues beyond physical death. B. Decreased fear of death. The fear of death significantly diminishes or disappears completely. C. Connection with deceased loved ones. Experiences of communication or connection with those who have passed on. D. View of death as transition. Understanding death not as an end, but as a transition to another state of being. This shift in relationship with death can bring a profound sense of peace and acceptance, transforming the way one lives life, increased responsibility and service. As your consciousness expands into the fifth dimension, you may feel a call to serve, a deep desire to contribute to the well-being of humanity and the planet. B. Cosmic responsibility, a sense of responsibility not just for your individual actions, but for collective well-being. C. Compassionate activism, engagement in social and environmental causes from a place of love and compassion, not anger or fear. D. Servant leadership, a desire to lead by example, inspiring others through your actions and way of being. This increase in responsibility comes from a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all things and the power each individual has to influence the whole. Non-duality experiences. One of the most striking characteristics of fifth dimension consciousness is the dissolution of dualities that normally structure our perception. A. Unity of opposites. Experiences where apparent opposites, such as light and darkness, good and evil, are perceived as complementary aspects of a greater unity. B. Transcendence of judgment. Ability to observe without judging, seeing perfection in all things. C. Witness state. Ability to observe thoughts and emotions without identifying with them. D. I-empty experience. Moments of pure awareness, where you experience your essential being beyond all identifications. These non-duality experiences can be profoundly transformative, leading to a broader and more compassionate understanding of reality. Shift in relationship with knowledge. In the fifth dimension, the way you acquire and relate to knowledge changes significantly. A. Direct knowing. Access to information and understandings that seem to come directly from the source dies without intermediaries. B. Holistic synthesis. Ability to see connections and synthesize information in new and creative ways. C. Accelerated learning. Increased ease in learning and integrating new information. D. Intuitive discernment. Ability to intuitively distinguish between true and false information. This new relationship with knowledge transcends mere accumulation of information, leading to deeper and more integrated wisdom. Non-linear time experiences. As you delve deeper into fifth dimension consciousness, your experience of time may become increasingly non-linear. A. Visions of the future, clear glimpses or intuitions about future events. B. Past life, memories, vivid recollections or insights about past life experiences. C. Simultaneous time experiences, sensation that past, present and future coexist simultaneously. D. Mental time travel, ability to mentally travel to different points in time and extract information or learnings. These non-linear time experiences can drastically expand your perspective on the nature of reality and your place in it. Integration and balance. Finally, one of the most important signs that you're accessing the fifth dimension is a growing sense of integration and balance in all aspects of your life. A. Inner harmony, a sense of peace and internal balance, even in the face of external challenges. B. Integration of polarities, ability to embrace and integrate seemingly contradictory aspects of yourself. C. Mind-body-spirit alignment, feeling that all aspects of your being are working in harmony. D. Natural flow, a sense that life flows naturally, with less effort and more grace. This integration and balance doesn't mean a life without challenges, but rather an increased ability to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and wisdom. Conclusion: embracing the journey to the fifth dimension. As we reach the end of this exploration of the signs of accessing the fifth dimension, it's important to remember that this journey is deeply personal and unique for each individual. Some may experience many of these signs intensely, while others may notice more subtle changes. There is no definitive finish line. It's an ongoing process of expansion and evolution. If you recognized some of these signs in your own life, know that you're on a path of profound transformation. Be gentle with yourself in this process. Remember that the expansion of consciousness can be challenging and sometimes disorienting. It's normal to feel overwhelmed or confused at times. To sustain and nurture this state of elevated consciousness, consider incorporating practices such as daily meditation, mindful gratitude, connection with nature, and compassionate self-care into your routine. These practices can help anchor the energies of the fifth dimension in your everyday life. Also remember the importance of community on this journey. Connecting with others who are on similar paths can provide valuable support, insights, and a sense of belonging. Now, I'd like to invite you, dear viewer, to reflect on your own journey. Have you recognized any of these signs in your life? Have you had experiences that resonated with what we discussed today? But rather about bringing a higher reality into our everyday experience. It's about living with more awareness, compassion, and connection in every moment. May your journey be illuminating, transformative, and full of wonderful discoveries. Until the next video, keep your hearts open and your minds expanded. Namaste.